This should be played at high volume.
It's the same convo, it's the same convo. It's the same convo, TSC, it's the same convo, it's TSC. It's the same convo, TSC, it's the same convo, it's TSC, it's the same convo.
It's the same convo, SAME. This is the podcast of beats, and their whole team is complete. They feeding the streets, other people can't compete. Shit, you got Carlo, got Kenny, got Papa, got Uncle. You cannot forget Malik, and you got Ski. Yeah, the whole roster elite. They bringing the heat every week.
What up, y'all? We back at it again. It's the same convo with your same hosts, Carl, Kenny, Malik, and Malik. But today we talking sports. Real quick, guys, NBA is back. So who y'all claiming this year?
The
Man, it
Nets.
ain't never change. Shut the fuck up.
What did he say? What did he say?
Said Brooklyn, you heard?
All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, kick this nigga out.
Come on,
I got OKC.
we're all claiming the same team.
Wait. What did he say? What did you say? You
Did
said
Malik say OKC?
Did you say OKC?
I've always claimed OKC.
Wow.
I definitely have always claimed OKC.
Who this
Claimed them
man?
last year and the year before.
This is why this man is the fake Malik. The real one over here, repping the real team.
Ain't no way Malik ain't never said that shit.
Bro,
Malik ain't never claimed OKC.
I promise you, I've never heard this man say he
Check
was
the
an OKC
Discord.
fan.
Check the Discord. I'll wait.
Hey, Carlo, you was asking who was the real one.
Yeah, this
I've been
nigga
claiming
looking
OKC
mighty
since
fraudulent
KD got
right
drafted
now.
by the Seattle SuperSonics.
You said what?
I've been claiming OKC ever since KD got drafted to the SuperSonics, and then got the SuperSonics got bought
I
up.
did hear you say that before. You said that in the Discord before.
Okay, we'll let it rock.
Don't
Yeah, he did say that too. I think it was
don't
either
validate this nigga.
Nah, for real, he did say that. It's my first time really like having the comment, but he did say that. I think it was either to what is it called? Something J. It's one of
Yeah,
y'all boys.
yeah, because we was arguing about Pacers versus OKC.
Yeah,
All right.
dark blue J.
I mean, look, look. I'm gonna go ahead and claim my Cleveland Cavaliers, but we always support LeBron. So, Cavs and Lakers over here.
I feel it, because obviously I support KD still. So go Rockets on the low.
Look, on the low, but after.
I mean, y'all in Houston, y'all can root for the Rockets.
So let's get down to it. The season just started, and I know the niggas just got their feet wet with some games, but who do y'all think will be the big surprise this year? Last year, I said it was the Pistons. I low-key was right. This year, I kind of want to say the Spurs, but I don't think it'll be a surprise. I think it's an expectation. But my next one up will be like the Hornets.
Hornets. Interesting.
I think as far as surprises, I feel like a team that nobody really like. They see the talent, but I haven't heard any true expectations for is the Orlando Magic. You feel me? Especially with the acquiring of
You said their ass.
Yes.
Wait, what?
The Magic are butt.
with the acquiring of Desmond Bain. I believe that they're gonna shock a lot of people with especially pairing him up with Paolo Banchero.
Paolo not even their best player.
Who's the best player on our Magic then?
Franz Wagner.
Okay, yeah, well, get this thing out of here.
Yeah.
yeah, this nigga's trash.
Because Paolo
Yeah,
definitely led them niggas to the playoffs. But go ahead, Bambo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I second what Carlos said. I think Paulo Banchero is just one of those guys that's very under the radar, and this is potentially one of those seasons where he's set up right to finally show up. You're gonna go for it.
Yeah, I like the pick, honestly. Kenny?
I'm going. My biggest surprise is gonna be the Bulls. That boy Josh Giddey been hooping.
Actually, he's been hooping.
Josh Giddey been hooping.
Jokic 2.0, they said.
Oh no, that's kind of crazy.
And that's what people be saying on Twitter. I swear to God.
How
The
is he
nigga,
Jokic 2.0 and he's a guard?
And just watch it.
I was okay.
who do y'all think will be the Thunder's biggest contender for the playoffs?
The Thunder's biggest.
Biggest.
Who said the Thunder's going back to back?
As of right now, they're 7-0.
I'm not gonna. You said the playoffs. You said
Yeah,
playoffs. I'm gonna go the Lakers. I think
I
the
was thinking
Lakers
the
this
Lakers
season.
too. But I still got to see how LeBron with this team actually mix with.
Yeah, that part.
But
That part.
even what just to piggyback off what Malik was saying, even when you look at the Lakers, you feel me? When we're only 7, 8, 9 games in, right, to the season already.
Yeah.
But you got to give Oklahoma the best team in the West. But if you
Mhm.
look at the two teams that you could argue for second best team, it's the
Mhm.
Lakers without LeBron. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yes,
And it's the Spurs.
yes,
Yeah.
So I think the days of Memphis being a fucking threat are gone.
hmm
Minnesota Timberwolves look like they got shit that they need to work on. Um, it's just all the other teams in the West. Uh, I haven't I haven't been impressed by, but I've been impressed by the Lakers and the Spurs. So I'm gonna go with those two teams. I think either of those teams will be a challenge for them in the playoffs. And then, of course, we know the Denver Nuggets like to get off the slow starts as well. So we could be saying something different later in the season because again, we just started. So
we did.
Mhm.
it's a long season. We probably would be saying something else in February, depending on how everything goes.
Shit, we
Yeah.
might even flip our switch by Christmas games.
Thanks.
Kenny,
I'm going Lakers, but the whole. I still think the Timberwolves are a threat. Anthony Edwards ain't even been playing. That nigga's been in street clothes on the bench. Uh, I think he's pretty much their whole offense for real because so much of the defensive attention goes to him. A lot of the other players can get off, but without Anthony Edwards on the court, it's a completely different game for them. So I think once he comes back, there's gonna be a big difference in Minnesota. I think the contenders are gonna be Minnesota and the Lakers in the West.
I don't think unless Minnesota does something different this season, I don't think because they were tough shit until what the second round of the playoffs.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like, hey, I
I'm
don't
gonna
I don't think
disagree with
they're
that.
built for longevity. I think they're built for right now moments against weak teams. And even though the Lakers did great last season, they were still a newly put together team with out of shape Luca. You feel me? And the pieces that they have now. What's his name? Jared Vanderbilt wasn't playing. Marcus Smart wasn't on the team. Uh, they weren't giving Jake LaRavia minutes.
Mhm.
Um, who else? Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, and we didn't
Austin
have
Reeves.
you gotta have
Austin.
a center.
I mean, Austin Reeves, he was doing the same shit last year, but he's
Yeah,
only
he was, but
Austin
like he
Reeves
started
only.
off OD.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, but again, we can't compare the start of the season to a whole season. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I'm saying like he started off amazing, but again, it's like you always knew that potential was in him. But I
Mhm.
was trying to say DeAndre Ayton as well. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like there's a couple of like out of the 8 games that they played, there's a couple games where you like he could have done more. But then there's all the other games where it's like, oh yeah, no, he's playing his position perfectly. You feel me?
Oh
So
yeah.
this is this is a better team. Like for this Lakers team, it's a better put together team to go against that Minnesota Timberwolves team. Again, when the Minnesota Timberwolves went against a comparable team, they fucking folded. You feel me? So
Timberwolves last year got exposed. Like I feel like people were expecting them to kind of rise after Karl Anthony Towns like left the ranks, but it's just like nah, y'all kind of like he's actually been a key important piece in your offense, and that has not been really shown until he's left.
and I
because
was gonna add to the fact that at the end of the day, the Timberwolves got exposed because Anthony Edwards, yeah, is that guy. But once he's locked up and there's nobody else to support him,
Mm-mm.
they will fold immediately. Like that is what was actually showcased within that matchup. OKC just had too much weapons as well as backup people. Timberwolves, once Anthony Edwards is out, that's it.
facts because I trust what's his name Jaden Daniel or no, it's not Jaden Daniels. What's his name?
But J-Dub?
Nah, not J-Dub. I'm talking about on Timberwolves.
Oh,
I can't think of.
Oh, I know. What the fuck? How are you blanking?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
What
blanking.
position does he play?
He's a forward.
Fuck. It's
Forward.
something Daniels, I think. What the fuck?
That's why I'm
Call it.
not.
They always say that he's their best player, but
Jaden
he's
Jaden
not.
McDaniels is Jaden
Daniels
McDaniels.
Big Dan.
McDaniels.
It
Yeah.
was J. Okay, yeah.
McDaniels and Julius Randle. Those are some dogs. And Gobert, a dog. Those three are dogs. But I don't trust the consistency. You
I
feel me?
don't.
Yeah, they
Don't
disappeared
forget
way too
about
often.
Rob Dilly.
Man, please.
They didn't even let him do
Please.
anything last season.
They
There's a reason
did. They
for that.
really did. They really did. At first, they did. It's just not
They didn't
working.
give him no actual opportunity.
They really
Yes, they
did.
did. What do you
He definitely
mean?
did.
Kenny,
That
last
man
year you were not
saw-
watching the NBA.
I was about to
You
say
was not
that man
watching the
saw
They
NBA.
didn't,
some
they
of the
didn't
most.
give him enough opportunity, bro.
What do you
I
mean?
promise
He
you they
had,
did.
I'm pretty sure if it wasn't, no, I'm pretty sure he had the most playing time out of all the rookies.
Even if you're looking like for the rookies that had the most coverage, I would say that he's the second rookie that had the most coverage because OT always talking about everything he does. He was playing first half of the season like a lot. It's just at some point he just disappeared.
That's what I'm saying. And again, he's a rookie. It's not, we're not gonna hold that against him. But again, it's like
Yeah.
one for him. He's not he's a good player, but he's not a show out. So I'm not expecting him to contribute that much. And then again, it just goes along with the consistency. The only person that's really truly consistent on that team is Anthony Edwards. Everybody comes in, everybody else comes and goes. And you can't if they want to go deeper, than what they have the past 2 years, they're going to have to show that consistency on a team level. You feel me? Like example, Rudy Gobert. That nigga was showing off against the Lakers, wasn't he? And
Yeah.
then was quiet the whole next series, bro.
Yeah.
So y'all telling me Mike Conley should be starting over Rob Dillingham?
That's not what we were saying.
not what we're
But
saying
for
at all.
example, yes, he should be starting at that moment because of the experience. You're not comparing that to Rob Dillingham at all. You're not trusting Rob Dillingham. Rob Dillingham is shifty. His game has not adapted to the NBA or, for example, the playoffs yet. Like he cannot make the right decision. That's why he's not seeing the floor right now.
And again,
The
it's
experience,
not
the skills are there. Experience is not there. And like
It's-
Carlos said, eventually he's gonna get there. My bad. Yeah, go ahead.
no, and I apologize for about to say, but I just want to add on to that and saying it's not like you're acting like Rob Dillingham. If we give him a starting spot, he's going to score 28 points per game. He's not that yet.
I'm not saying that.
I'm saying, but again, it goes from the experience as well. Like if he's not a all around superstar, why would you put him ahead of Mike Conley?
Mm-hmm.
What does he do that Mike Conley doesn't do that you think he should be ahead of Mike Conley?
On a consistent basis.
He definitely scores better than Mike Conley.
No, he does
No, he
not.
does not.
He does not. You can say that he's like maybe faster, more shifty. He does not score better.
0 for 1.
Y'all are saying Mike Conley is a better scorer than Rob Dillingham today.
Why do they say I'm drunk and high? This is why.
Y'all are crazy.
That take is
This is
insane.
exactly why.
Mike Conley is a better scorer than Rob Dillingham?
Yes, right now, yes.
First of all, you're acting like scoring is his role. It's not. We got AE and Julius Randle and Jaden McDaniels. Why am I going to Rob Dillingham as one of my options?
Because them niggas
And that's
need
the problem,
Gatorade.
yeah.
Sometimes them niggas need Gatorade.
No.
Why?
The thing is, you're saying a starter. That's what Carla asked you. Why would he start over Mike Conley? Mike Conley
Right
needs
now.
to be that player that can handle the ball and give it to the nigga that can score.
Facts
He
and
cannot do
facilitate.
that yet.
I hear you. But
you
there's
need a
also
person- you need a playmaker to also
this.
facilitate.
Even if you have AE and Julius Randle, you need that third. I mean, you got a third option, just like Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh. You can have a third option that can score, just like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, KD. You can have a third option that can score. It's not like that third option does not exist.
So Jaden McDaniels.
I was gonna say no, like not even Jaden McDaniels. There's like so many options before you get to Rob Dillingham. That's why he's not starting.
So
Why don't you
many?
get that?
Yes.
Yes, there are.
Why are you talking like he's a
Is DiVincenzo not on
superstar?
the team?
I'm talking about
Is
who's
Div-
on
no.
that team. I'm talking about.
I'm talking about
on that
wait.
team.
Is DiVincenzo now on that team, right?
Like if this was yes.
He's on the team.
Yes, but again, Like, yo, if this was Stefan Castle, I would understand where you're coming from, but it's not. Rookie of the year,
Michigan.
Stefan Castle.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like he's a good player, but he's a regular player right now. Not to say he won't be that in like 3 years, but he's not that right now.
As of
You
right now,
literally
he's
saw
role
when
player.
you literally saw the teams that had players that were ready to stepped up, but like soon as they were not able to, then unfortunately that's just how the NBA goes. Like we saw McCain, he was going crazy and some shit, but at some point, like you just can't compete. You're not ready for the league like that. Second half of the season, it gets serious.
This man is averaging 4.6 points per game,
How many minutes?
15 minutes,
Crazy.
4.6 points.
On what percentages?
Shut up.
Yeah, he's finished, man. He's fucking finished. He's 47.6 is his field goal percentage.
Which is not bad. Which is
Yeah.
not bad, but he's not ready to make the decisions and the role to fulfill the role that they need.
Facts.
All right, well, I'm sure this is not what Malik want to talk about, so we can move on.
No, it's all good conversation.
You want to know what he averaged for his whole rookie year?
Yes.
Nope.
4.5 points. Like, bro, spoke up Rob Dillingham like he was a superstar. Oh, 4.5.
Superstar in OTE, not the
That's not
NBA.
what I'm saying. You don't have to be a superstar to be better than Mike Conley.
But he's not better though.
You gotta be
You
better
gotta
than
give that
4.5
respect.
points per game.
You gotta give
Gotta
that
be an
respect.
impactful player to do that, though.
You have to realize how crazy that sounds when you put it out there. Mike Conley has been in the NBA for quite some times, has learned a lot. Like these old heads be having their tricks, and you know that experience it plays a lot.
I'm not saying he don't. Mike Conley been in the
No,
league
but
for a long time.
you're saying that he's better than Mike Conley.
Current Mike Conley. Okay, I
He's
already
not better.
said what I had to say about that.
Yeah, but Malik, my bad. Let's go ahead.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, at the end of the day, Mike Conley is going to be the playmaker that they need. And if he averaging more points and actually can do like 10 points, I think that's more than enough. But we can move on. But since we were talking about rookies, who's y'all standout rookie thus far for the season?
The show only one.
Who?
The generator.
Which one's that?
Who's
BJ Edge. How is
Oh,
BJ Edge
that's what I was literally about to say. BJ is coming. And you said
Yeah, I'm like,
BJ.
come on. How y'all not know his nickname already?
No, hell no. But yeah, I had BJ as well.
Who the fuck is calling
that
that
boy
nigga the
goes.
generator?
His nickname, his NBA nickname
He
is
needs to
literally
change
the
his
generator.
nickname.
For sure.
Change that
Do you know
shit.
why his name is the generator?
Why?
Why?
His family lived off a generator in the Bahamas before he was like living on a generator.
And now he's making 13.83 million. Love that for him.
Yeah, that's dope. Did he give himself that nickname?
No.
The
Everybody
NBA.
heard that
I
story
hope
and was
not.
like, the generator's cold. I like that.
Y'all stop calling him that.
I like that.
That's a dope story, but that nickname is that's
That
not
doesn't
it.
go with the nickname. But then who's the rookie that's underperforming for y'all? For me, it's Cooper Flag thus far.
Oof.
Man, trying to
I
make
can
this
see
man
that,
play
but
point guard.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They're putting him like they're forcing him into a different role.
Would
He's
it not
mentally
be?
bad.
I'm pretty. For me, is Ace Bailey. That man has not been performing up to and he's averaging 17.4 points minutes per game.
I'm not
And
gonna lie, I didn't expect much from him.
He don't want to be there.
it's like a lot of people were saying he was going to be better than Cooper Flag, but
For
that
sure,
man,
yeah.
his shooting has been abysmal. His field goal percentage is 29.5 and his 3-point percentage is 13.3. Like he has not been good.
15.3 is crazy.
Yeah, bro, he has not been good at all.
He don't want to be there.
Okay.
Nah, that's not no want to be.
That's
You
not-
would not
that's not
hurt
even-
your socks that way. 13, You know how crazy
That's what I'm
that
saying.
is.
Imagine playing poorly on purpose as a rookie. Your
Nah, he's
You're
not.
not,
career
you're not staying in the league.
your career's not going anywhere.
I agree.
Even TNT Shaq wouldn't average that right now on 3 points.
Hey, hey,
And I'm not even lying. I swear to God.
That's a fact.
he's being
You think
dead
Shaq
serious.
at his old age could shoot better from the 3-point line right
I
now?
promise you, he would not. Like right
Hitting
now, line him up.
13%.
Hey, I hope Shaq sees this. I'm putting my eyes. I'm putting my money
I'm
on you,
saying,
big dog.
I'm saying, as of right now, you leave Shaq open, wide open for three. He's going 0 for 10.
I hope Shaq sees this.
That man is
Now,
going, Carla, he's going 0 for 10, 80.
I hope Shaq sees this.
Carla, I can't hear you.
You said Shaq right now?
Right now, he's going 0 for 10.
This is what I mean. This is what I
Fuck
mean
no,
by
fuck
like
no.
Kenny. You don't
Yeah,
be watching this shit. You don't be watching this shit, bro.
Shaq right now is going at least 6 for 10 or 7 for 10.
I
facts.
promise you.
Yeah.
That nigga cold. That nigga colder than he's ever
Do
been.
you realize what niggas start doing in their old age? Shooting. This nigga didn't put the ball down. He just started shooting because he can't fucking duck no more. This nigga, yeah, bro. Especially because I'm pretty sure there was a TNT episode where he went shot 7 for 10 from 3. Him and Charles Barkley had a shooting contest.
From 3 or from the
Yes.
3-point line?
From
From
3.
three.
From
Actual NBA 3-point line.
And they made that shit look easy.
Yeah, nah. So yeah, my pick is Ace Bailey, bro.
Yeah, great pick. I didn't think of it.
For real. I didn't even think about that. And what teams do you think had the biggest question mark? You know, with coaching,
Grizzlies.
health, depth, etc.
The Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Because we're looking, and I think Mama's going to say the same thing as me, but we're literally looking at a situation that they're either about to trade their franchise star the last 3 to 4 years,
Yep.
or they're going to figure it out. But it's just like that's the question mark right now because, of course, obviously, Ja Morant has been disgruntled. And he has told everybody that his joy was lost. So what comes after that? A fucking trade. But
Yeah.
are the Grizzlies going to trade him? That's the biggest question mark of the season right now.
Honestly, I
Gonna
like
trade
that
him?
pick. But for me, I was looking at the Pelicans.
That too.
Them boys is
too.
0 for 7 as a team. And Zion is supposed to be like in the best shape of his life. And these niggas are still 0 and 7.
And Jordan Poole's supposed to be happy because he's in the team that actually wants him to win. So I don't know what the fuck going on.
I don't think it's a question mark on the Pelicans because the Pelicans always been shitty. Like, that's always been a thing. The Grizzlies ain't been good since they talked about they was good in the West. Like, ever since that statement, they've been downhill every season.
But because of that, it is a question mark because they've been
I'm saying the Grizzlies
bad
is
for
cool.
so long. Huh?
I feel like being bad so long, you're just a shitty team. Ain't no question mark. You know you're a shitty team. There's nothing.
Did you see how many moves they made this offseason?
The Pelicans?
Yes.
They made some
Pelicans,
moves
yes.
that wasn't gonna do shit.
But at the end
That's
of the
why.
day, to go back a little bit, the Pelicans also did make the playoffs with Brandon Ingram. And they traded Brandon Ingram to actually invest and believe in Zion Williams.
That's fine, but who did they get? Who did they put around them?
But
Oh,
do you understand that like when the problem is still persistent, then you do have change needed. Because they're not trying to stay ass. Is that what you're thinking? They
Well,
literally traded
no,
like
no, no.
Malik said.
When it comes to biggest question mark for things that are consistent, like a team being ass, that's not a question mark for me. I just see them and I say, oh, they're ass. However, the Grizzlies was actually competing at one point. Ja Morant was actually helping the Grizzlies win when they was Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, and them. And JJ. JJ ain't even playing the same like he used to. So they got to figure out what they're about to do with that. As far
You said JJ?
Yeah, Jared Jackson.
Oh. But as far as like this is the same thing. Last year they made it to the playoffs. This year they're not. They're starting 0 for 7. So most likely they are going to miss it. Still a question mark.
I'm saying I think the Grizzlies is a bigger question mark than the Pelicans.
I think the Pelicans, because the Grizzlies are still winning somewhat of their games. Like with Ja Morant being hurt, being suspended, they can suspend him and still win.
I know,
Pelicans. I'm saying with the Pelicans, with all the stars and the investment that they made into Jordan Poole, thinking that they can turn it around, now you're here struggling.
We're talking about Jordan Poole here.
And they made the investments thinking that they could turn it around because everybody knew what Jordan Poole was before. Why did they give up their players to get Jordan Poole? Because they think that they could turn it around. He sat here, had an interview, and said, I feel good because I'm playing for fans that want to see me win.
The
So
thing
letting
is,
the organization believe that they were so what we're trying to tell you is that the organization is making moves, believing that they can turn shit around. Shit is turning around to be worse. It is a question mark. I think Malik is making a valid point here.
it's
It
Jordan
is a
Poole.
question mark. Jordan Poole, Zion Williamson healthy, and y'all still not winning with all of the rookies that y'all had from the several two past years, and y'all still losing. They have a solid team right now. Look at their whole staff.
It's Jordan Poole. What were y'all
Yes.
expecting acquiring Jordan Poole to change for you or
Do you know
improve?
how much? Do you know how much he's worth
It
on
doesn't
paper?
matter. Luol Deng was making millions without even entering the arena. I don't care how much he's making.
No, but Llewellyn Lang made that off of contracts. Like it was because of the contract that he made while he was good that he was still making that.
That's fine.
Jordan
Jordan Poole,
Poole,
if that's the case,
when you
Jordan Poole is the
believe
most
what you
overpaid.
just what did you
Bro,
just said earlier? You said he was playing somewhere he doesn't want to play. Jordan Poole, if the Pelicans believe that he's playing for the Wizards and he doesn't want to play there, and they believe I bring him here, he might be better. That's the reason they made that move. And
so
now
when we
we're
was talking
telling you,
about how
wait,
I was talking about
wait,
Rob
wait,
Dillingham,
wait, wait, wait. Now they're seeing that the move is bad. They're like, whoops, we thought we could turn around. It's not turning around. It is a question mark because you do have to figure it out. That's what we were saying.
okay.
Yes, thank you.
This is Jordan Poole, bro.
Yes,
Anyway,
and they made the move because they believed they could turn around. It just so happened it was stupid. How many
Currently
times?
averaging 18.3 points.
DeAndre Ayton, same shit. Didn't he disappear for 2 years? The
what I'm
Lakers take a chance on him, signed him. He's
what
turned
I'm
around to be
saying
good.
is the Pelicans struggling with Jordan Poole is not a bigger question mark than a formerly contending team in the West losing their franchise player.
The Pelicans was a formerly contending team, and they lost their franchise player. And now
Who? Who
they
was their
lost
franchise
Brandon
player that
Ingram.
they lost?
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram ain't been a franchise player since Zion got there. What are you talking about?
Who took him to the playoff last year?
It doesn't
It
matter
was
who
Zion.
did it. He's not the franchise
Who took
player.
him to the
Zion
play?
is.
But Zion been hurt for how long? So who's been the superstar? Zion has not been in the picture. He has not been even stepping on the court. So Brandon Ingram is literally
Stop.
their prize player right now. And now they're seeing that Zion is coming back. They're like, okay, let me move this nigga because he's that valuable to it. I can invest into the youth. Zion has not stepped on the court for how long? People were like, give up on this nigga because he can't stop eating beignets.
That's true, but being the star player while your franchise player is away does not now make you the franchise player.
Because Brandon Ingram was the
What?
original
Wait, hold on.
investment.
What?
Brandon Ingram,
What are we talking about right
Brandon
now?
Ingram
Brandon
was
Ingram,
okay, let's do this. If let's say right now Anthony Edwards isn't playing, he's sitting on the bench. Does that mean Julius Randle is now the franchise player?
but that's not the same scenario. You know why? Because Julius Randle is not the same draft stock that Brandon Ingram was. Brandon Ingram was selected to be that team. And then they happened to draft Zion Williamson. So Zion Williamson was that nigga that you had to let grow. And he just happened to not follow that growth. So he's not that superstar. He just never made up, he never filled up the shoes that he was supposed to fill up. He never did it because he kept on getting too fat to play. So Brandon Ingram was your superstar. Zion never filled up his shoes. You just knew that he was the talent that he was supposed to do. Now that you're able to force him because of your contract terms, and you know you can have him fit and actually play, that's when they're like, maybe we can build around him because he's young and shit. And then now you have to move. But Brandon Ingram is the best success that you've had in recent history. So who's your biggest superstar? Him.
Watch this.
Malik, next question, please. Before it keeps happening, we have to move on at some point.
All right, we're gonna move on. So on that same topic, which mid-season move or trade do y'all believe should happen that can actually change the shift some odds?
What do you say?
Which mid-season or trade do y'all believe should happen and for which team?
I'm gonna keep the same answer on this one. I believe Memphis Grizzlies should trade John Morant. Where he should go, where he would fit. I think the best option, and I'm doing this with little to no knowledge of what their roster looks like right now, but to me the best option would be Miami. You
I
feel
have a
me?
different option, and I think you might like it.
Okay, go ahead.
The Kings,
Wait,
Sacramento
Wait, no,
Kings.
how?
nah, nah, because you
It
already.
would.
Who would they trade for? Because they already got Russ, DeMar, Zach
Yeah,
LaVine.
trade Zach LaVine, I guess.
You have to blow up Zach LaVine and DeMar. It's not working.
So you gonna blow up the whole team then?
Oh yeah, start like you have a new superstar. Build around him. Start
I
from
mean,
that.
hey,
Let him grow under Russell.
the thing is, I like that is because the Sacramento Kings obviously looked at the Bulls and said, "Oh, we can probably do this
It was
better."
a failed experiment.
Like, there's no way they saw the Bulls with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan was like, "We
We can
got
do it.
this. We can do this."
We can do the
No,
exact same shit.
and then they decided to add Russ.
Yeah, that's
On some random
terrible.
shit.
Facts. Again, and I want to see Russ in the league, but I didn't understand how he would mesh well. I would honestly rather see. I think Russ would be better in Houston.
I was just
Hmm.
about to say that. I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Yes.
Rush should get traded to Houston because they need a point guard,
Yes.
and I believe that'll be a great fit for the whole team.
Facts, and that's what I was thinking was going to happen because after
The
they interview
return of Russ and
Yeah,
KD.
after they
I
interviewed
promise
Hmm.
you,
after they
I was
interviewed
hoping.
KD and he was like, you know what, I would love to have Russ, but it's not up to me. I was like, okay, that nigga Russ is going to Houston. And then when he went to Sacramento, I was pissed. I was
I
like,
thought that
bro,
shit was fake news.
Russ is never playing with KD again.
It might happen. I don't know why. I'm still hoping out. I'm holding out, but they still
This
have
might
respect, bro.
Russ almost didn't make a roster spot this season. Like that was like a last minute call.
Yeah, that's true. That's
He had
true.
the game of his life a few days ago.
He's not getting it. This might be his last season.
and
It might be.
He getting that Carmelo treatment.
Yeah, this might be his last season for real. I
It
want
might be.
Ja to either go to the Heat or to the Bulls.
No, we are tired of the guard experiment. How many guards do y'all want?
They want every single
Bro,
one.
let us
The
get some
Bulls always just
shot.
going like, "Oh, D Rose worked. Guards, 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 guards."
Bro, I've
Like,
said
what
that.
the
I've
fuck?
said that. After D Rose, we've been just loading up on guards, bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
I saw what's the name? I was watching Club 520 and they had a trade proposal for like because both players seem like they unhappy in a situation, like trading Ja for Trey Young and then basically switching places. But I feel
Mm.
like that wouldn't move the needle for either one of them.
No,
I
it
feel
might
that
like
would
I feel
be
like
back in Memphis.
Facts.
that
I
would
feel
be
like
terrible
Atlanta
for
just need to
Memphis.
be. You think so? Oh yeah, it might. Yeah, it would be. It
They're
would be.
already lacking in defense. They got rid of Desmond Bain. Jared Jackson not playing like his normal self. They're gonna add Trey Young to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Trey is like way too small compared to Ja.
That's gonna be
And
terrible.
as a Western Conference team, yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Trey needs to be on a team that has a lot of niggas 6'9" and above. That's what
Yeah.
team he
Trey
need to be
Young to
on.
Houston.
For real, for real,
Fred,
that might be Gary
Fred
Hours.
Van, this nigga said Fran VanVleet is never getting his spot back. That's basically what you just said.
Hey, Trey Young,
I know
Trey
they
Young in
trading him
Houston
away.
would be
Trey Young,
crazy.
I feel like Trey Young, just because how Steph and KD played together, and Trey Young is the closest thing that we've seen to
Hmm.
Steph. I feel like
Damian Lillard.
they would. Trey Young is the closest thing that I'm talking about as far as like play style.
I'm
And
trolling, bro.
I'm about to
I'm
say because
trolling.
if you compare Steph and names athleticism, especially early on, his career was insane. Like
Yes.
he's literally 6 foot even dunking on niggas 7 foot. Like that's crazy. But yeah, nah, I can see Trey Young in Houston. That I feel like they'd be lit.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm in Thompson like a young Iggy.
Facts.
That nigga cold, bro.
All right, last question. Which player do y'all think is overrated going into this season?
Jordan
Wait,
Poole.
say it again. Say it again.
Which player do y'all think is overrated going into this season?
Jordan Poole.
Shut up, nigga.
Overrated player going into this season.
Overrated.
I don't think anybody's
Jonathan Kaminga
really.
How's Kaminga overrated?
I'm
Who's
just kidding.
game planning for Kaminga?
Himself.
Uh, I guess my pick would be Ace Bailey. My pick would be Ace Bailey because I feel like he's the only person that has been hyped up to be like again. There's a lot of people, not just our peers, but in the media as well, that were saying Ace Bailey it was better than Cooper Flag. You know, he should have got drafted before Cooper Flag, this, that, and the third. And I just feel like he's not fitting the hype. He's not fitting the rookie hype. You feel me? Like VJ Edgecombe fitting the rookie hype. Cooper Flag, I feel like he's not. It's not. I think he's doing. I think Cooper Flag is doing what a basic number one pick would do. Who's not like a ultimate. He's not like LeBron. You feel me? He's not that type of number one pick. He's just a.
Mhm.
He's a regular nigga, and I feel like he's doing regular nigga things. So yeah, Ace Bailey would be mine.
Overrated.
Actually, I think I have one, but
I have none.
it's, huh?
I don't have one. My overrated pick was definitely Tyrese Halliburton, but he ain't playing this season
Whoa. You carrying up from last year? That's crazy.
for sure.
Carlo, he said, "What the hell?" Mine kind of gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna go with Wembenyama.
Wemby,
I
you
get
think is
that. I get
overrated?
that. I get
Hear
that.
me, hear me out because I feel like, especially with the recent events in Phoenix, I feel like the league might potentially moving towards figuring him out. Like with physicality, Wemby really struggles with physicality, and I feel like this is not the first time
What?
I've noticed it. Yes, this is not the first time I've noticed it. If you remember the he's a short big that the Memphis Grizzlies had, and he's a little bit shorter. So during FIBA, they played against each other, and then he was actually struggling against him just
Talking about
because
Steven
that guy was
Adams?
like, no, not Steven Adams. He's like a sophomore. He was a rookie. Uh, the Memphis Grizzlies brought him back like
Oh, the little
closer to the
short light skinned
playoffs.
dude with dreads or braids or
Yeah,
whatever.
with dreads, and he's a little bit
Kenny
heavier
Lofton.
set.
Kenny Lofton.
I think
Yeah,
so. So he was giving them a hard time during the FIBA World Cup, and then so I always noticed like with physicality, like super physical players, he actually does struggle, especially like if you can move him like because he's not as strong. Like he's strong for his stature, but he's not as strong as the strong players like as a Steven Adams, as a Bam Adebayo, or as Kenny Lofton. And even yesterday, I feel like the shorter guards kept on like with the double team, putting a lot of pressure and being like real physical with him. He was struggling a lot. I think he only scored like what 9 points. So I feel like with bigger teams, if they're able to exploit that, we might see him like struggling a lot more. So I feel like with people like expecting him to have an MVP season, this might more so be the season like where Giannis knew that he had to put some muscle during the off season and then come back and actually dominate.
I
Do
mean,
do
I hear you, but at the end of the day, we still have a person like Kevin Durant who's able to still take over the league and do what he has to do, regardless of how big everybody else was, especially in the physicality of it was back then. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that would actually be a problem.
I
No,
halfway I
mhm.
halfway agree with his statement. I feel like he used to not be physical, but from the 7 and 8 games that they've played this year, oh my God, he's been bodying people. It's so bad. Shaquille O'Neal historically hates to give big men praise. This man,
Mhm.
Shaquille O'Neal, said he sees him. It's the first player that he sees himself in. He didn't seen Giannis. He didn't seen Jokic. He didn't seen fucking Joel Embiid. And he said this nigga Victor Wembanyama is different. He got a little Shaq in him.
That's
Like,
because of how he squashed AD.
and now
Yeah.
I will say he can get bigger and he can get stronger. I don't disagree with that. But to say that
No,
his
but
physicality has been is not there, I'll say like
let me let me let
you're
me
not
let me
giving him the benefit
rephrase
of the
that.
doubt this season.
Let me rephrase that because maybe like this the way I explained it. It's not his physicality because if you watch him, that's the way he plays. But more so, every time he is faced bigger, stronger opponent like the Kenny Lofton or the Steven Adams, he struggles. And I feel like yesterday he specifically struggles because the Suns are not necessarily they don't have that big presence, but it's like send him to guard and they can actually do that. Like the Suns had a specific rotation for him, like at any time, only worry about double teaming him. So they kept on switching. Like just go back, watch the whole game. He scored 9 points. Even rebounds, he's struggling to grab. They literally kept on the whole game, switched two players on him, regardless of what happened. A screen pops up, two players on him, put that pressure on him. Turnovers after turnovers after turnovers. And I feel like other coaches are gonna watch that, and other coaches that actually have big, strong, physical, like strong players. Like imagine if you go on a team and then they have Giannis, and then you have a Bobby Portis eventually like helping here and there. If a coach figures that out, that's why I'm like that's they're when they're struggling because the Suns they don't have the height, they don't
I,
have the big players. That's what I'm talking about.
I will agree. I will agree that he definitely got exposed because he went 4 for 14 yesterday. Definitely got exposed, and like you said, if other coaches are going to see that and they're going to exploit that, it's the same way that if you realistically, how Giannis was at his peak, you feel me? I don't think he's out of his prime yet, but when he was at his peak, that nigga was unstoppable. You feel me?
Hey, that boy Giannis putting up MVP numbers right now.
You feel me? But
And that's why I'm saying like I feel like this season is that season that lesson that like finally gets into when the off season come like the nigga disappears and like just like how Giannis did it. Disappear, come back a little slow, and then like, now he starts, and then his game is complete because he's able to move niggas out of the way.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like so it took them what 2 3 years to figure out how to do shit with Giannis, and what did they do? They just built him a wall, forced him to take
More
more
threes.
mid range shots and 3 point shots and stuff like that. So they found Giannis's kryptonite because realistically, if they didn't find that, Giannis probably would have done back to back or maybe have 3 ships right now.
Yeah, 'cause that's like the next coming of Shaq right
You
there.
feel me? So with
But that's where he's gonna be better than Giannis though,
if
because
they
like
if they figure out Wemby this early, then yeah, he could be. I change. Don't fully change what I said, but I do see your point now, Mamba.
and I'm not saying like he's gonna be horrendous. I'm just saying like overrated as far as like where people are gonna think this is his MVP season. Because don't get me wrong, like as far as talent, I would put Wemby over who we comparing him right now, Giannis and shit, because like the shit he's already able to do, the ball handling, the shooting and mid range, like he's a complete player. It just so happened that yesterday he got kind of figured out, and I'm like, the league is gonna take notice. And this might be the season where you're like, if you want to be that caliber of player, because he's that rookie, like the LeBron type of rookie that we were talking about earlier, that Cooper Flag is not. If you want to be that superstar and make sure you solidify it, you have to make sure you work on every flaw. And like being weaker towards bigger opponents, like that might be a flaw. Like a player like Kevin Durant doesn't have to be there always like kind of bouncing against you or something like that. He is like he's mostly facing the basket. The way that they're been using him recently, he's not facing the basket as much. He does have to be on the post every now and then, like to facilitate the game because of the team that they have now.
Imagine it gets to the end of the season. You feel me? Spurs get eliminated, or whatever, and you see that first post from Wemby's account, and he like about to get this workout in with Giannis.
Oh shit.
Imagine Wemby just because we've seen niggas like LeBron and KD used to work out in the summer together.
Yeah.
Like, imagine what's the name when this is another example I can use as far as like taking shit from another player's game. LeBron LeBron used to be before he went back to Cleveland. He was just a dominant force on the court. Then he
Mhm.
got to Cleveland with Kyrie for the first year. I remember saying during a game, there's no way that this nigga just picked up handles out of nowhere, dog. Like
Was in the lab with Kyrie.
that nigga was acting totally different when he went back to Cleveland. So I say that to say, Wemby could go work out with Giannis for the summer, bro, and then come back just totally different.
He
Just,
needs to go work out with Jokic, but that ain't never gonna happen.
yeah,
Nah, he might,
With
he might go work out
Jokic,
with KD, to be honest.
ain't
The,
nobody
re-
trying
the
to.
reason the reason I say Jokic is like because we can turn Wemby into a Giannis like player where he's bullying everybody, just dunking on niggas. But I think with his skill set, with him being able to dribble and shoot, I think a play style more like Jokic, we can like post up and score that way as well would be more beneficial for him. Um, But the issue is Jokic always gonna be riding horses in the summer, so he ain't never gonna get the
That
he ain't
nigga
never
training
gonna get to work out with
nobody.
him.
See, nah, I wouldn't even say Jokic. I'll say KD because he definitely modeled his game after KD.
Nah, but he already got that. He already can shoot. Has he already do what KD does in that aspect?
Nah, but I feel like KD, for example, KD can drag you to the post and actually like still be shifty, like still switch it back to like facing up and everything. Like I feel like even somebody like AD does that. Yoki doesn't do that as much. Yoki's gonna end up like passing because he's not
Yeah,
mobile.
I was about to say Jokic would more so give him about playmaking instead of shooting first.
Which
That's what I'm
he can
saying.
still use that. He can still use that. Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Wemby needs more. Jokic can get down in the post with his back to the basket. I feel like if Wemby gets more of that plus playmaking, he'll be good. I don't think he really necessarily needs to be a bulldozer to the rim dunk on people. I don't think that he necessarily needs that.
Yeah, I don't think that's his game, but I feel like you can just go back to some of them old heads.
Yeah, like Kareem.
He was
Hakeem,
already training with Hakeem. He
Kareem.
already did that.
Facts. I think that it just went. I think he literally just pulled Hakeem's dream shake out in the game, which is crazy.
Yeah, run that back.
Um,
Yeah, he did.
But who y'all think is underrated
The most underrated player.
for the this season?
LeBron.
Facts.
Most
Facts.
underrated.
Everybody saying the Lakers don't need LeBron. LeBron gonna come in and ruin the Lakers. All this. LeBron.
Actually, I don't. That's not my choice. I'm gonna keep thinking on it, but I do agree with Kenny. Kenny's statement is very valid because niggas have been shitting on LeBron's name because the Lakers been doing good without him and saying that he's gonna ruin the Lakers when he comes back. Nigga, how? Like how?
It's
You
LeBron
know
James.
what?
Like
I almost didn't agree, but because I remember Kenny shitting on LeBron, I'm gonna go with LeBron.
when the fuck did I shit on LeBron?
Because you said that this was the year that he was finally gonna, his age finally gonna start kicking in. I don't believe you, nigga. Age ain't never gonna kick in.
I ain't never seen a young nigga get skiata. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that. So he was named. I'm not totally
You say you
mad at
never seen
Kenny.
a young nigga get skedaddle?
Is there a pause there? Is there a pause? I feel like there's a
There a needed
pause.
pause there?
What you mean? No, I was messing. I was
He's,
a Nick Young.
he said, "Have you ever seen a young nigga get skedaddled? Like that has to be something."
I don't want to think about it. But anyway, my answer is Cade Cunningham. That's my most underrated player for the year.
I don't think he's
Yes,
underrated at
yes.
all. I think he's
No,
getting
I
his
think he's
respect now.
underrated. Mm-mm.
I think K's getting his
Underrated last
respect.
year. He's gonna be underrated this year. Nobody's talking about the Pistons at all.
I think I do agree. I think he should be. I think he should be in the media more because
Yeah.
that man's something special.
That nigga is cooking right now.
Facts.
Is anybody got any more? I think I have.
I think as far as let me hold on. Let me just do a quick scan.
I feel like I'm
Underrated.
forgetting somebody.
I was gonna say AR, but I feel like a lot of niggas get. I was giving AR his respect his rookie year, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That man.
I feel like every Lakers fan picked on they picked on AR quick.
Yeah.
Facts.
Bro, I don't know. AR been getting glazed by the league damn near since he got in there. Cause how the hell 2K just came out last year when he got in the league, or was that?
Nah, he been in the league for a minute.
No, I know he got in the league 2 years ago. 2 years ago was his rookie season. How the hell the very next season you have a template build on 2K already?
That's Austin Reeves. What do you
That's
want?
Austin Reeves and
don't
your best
nobody get no
player on
template. I feel like in his first year of playing with the Lakers, he didn't do anything that warrant him getting a template build on 2K. That's crazy. To
I
get a
think he
template
somebody-
He first of all, if he'd been in the league for 4 years, his first year was 2021. So that would have been
Ooh.
last year. That would have been enough time to give him a template bill based on his performance between 2021 and 2024.
I feel like to get a template build, you need to be in a talk show like Donovan Mitchell. Hey, I'm going two guards, Donovan Mitchell, a fucking James Harden, Paul.
Regular niggas was getting template builds all the time, bro. I
Because
remember
you see
seeing
regular niggas in
a
2K.
Larry Hughes template build back in one of the older 2Ks.
They didn't have template builds back then.
Yes, they did.
They had player comparisons.
They've had template builds at least since 2K13. Ever since they started my player, they've had template builds.
You
Well,
know
not
what's
not
funny
not the
about
first one
Kenny?
though, but they definitely have player comparisons.
No, because
Yeah, no, player comparison is cool. I'm talking about actually you can like pick a player and say I want to act like you can just it's pre-made, add like pre-made. You could click that player and you're gonna get all the attributes for that player.
oh yeah, no, I'm not talking about
No,
that. I'm talking about when I build my player a shot and I can choose a shot and
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
see.
about like
oh,
Austin Reeves. Like if you want to like already have a pre-created player, you can click Austin Reeves like last year.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about remind you, last year's 2K goes off of the previous season. So this is 2023 Austin
23.
Reeves that they was going off
yeah,
of.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think he was in them talks to have for that.
Well, I'm
The
glad you
nigga
don't
was
choose who
cold
gets a
from
template build because that nigga's been cold for us.
from
After
rookie
his
season.
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying like he's never been he was at that time he was not in the league. He wasn't the same league as like a Donovan Mitchell or James Harden, Paul George, them type of players.
but
Oh yeah, nah,
he
but
was getting I feel like he was getting enough respect as because back in 2023 they were still arguing there were arguments, is he the best third option in the league?
they did argue.
They've been arguing him as the best third option in the league is a high praise.
Okay.
That's just me. But again, I'm talking with a real 2K gamer because I didn't even know what the fucking template build was. I thought it was the where you pick
Oh nah.
your shots and your you know what I'm talking about though, right? When
Yeah, I
you
know
Yeah, no,
build,
exactly.
I figured that's what he was talking about, but I was like, the old 2Ks, hell no, they ain't had them shits back then.
yeah,
You
yeah,
couldn't even play online back then.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like what? There wasn't no my park back then.
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
my fault you ain't had 2K Premium back then.
Bro, I had 2K since 2K7 when Shaq was in Miami on the cover.
First 2K
Like
was
I said, you
2K8,
ain't have
boy.
Premium.
First 2K was 2K on 2K10.
Oh, that's
I
the
only
one
have,
with is that the one with
I
light
only
skin
ever
Kobe?
had.
You said
Yeah,
light skinned Kobe?
yeah.
Kobe hella light skin on that cover,
Kobe was
bro.
hella lights on that cover.
He's so
He said
Light
light
skinned
skin Kobe. That's
Kobe.
crazy. I only ever had one 2K, 2K12.
good God.
And I'm like, basketball games are ass. Let's go play FIFA.
I agree.
2K12, one of the worst ones. I ain't gonna lie to you.
2K13 is my favorite though.
2K
I actually
2K13 is
liked, what was it? Was it 2K Live?
Oh,
That's
NBA Live.
NBA Live. Ain't no
NBA
2K.
Live. That's what I had more of, like
Live
way
and 2K. I
earlier.
had NBA Live '06. That's the last one I had for live though.
the last NBA Live I had was NBA Live 2000.
I had 2002 and '06.
I had to,
Got
bro,
05.
bro. Hold on, let me. I can share my screen. Somebody, y'all have to, y'all gotta, because why is he so light skinned, bro?
I'm weak. Hold on. Viewers, beware.
Bro, Kitty, bro, accept me, accept my request,
Yeah,
Send me pause.
bro. What? Look,
Accept me.
Kobe look like
I
Drew.
accepted it. I accepted it.
All right, man, hold on. Where are we at? There it is. Y'all can see that.
Nah,
Not yet. Hold
Nigga said
on.
accept me.
that's not that light skin.
Bro,
That's
this
not that
nigga is
Nah, yeah, that
light.
nigga bright. That nigga
This
like you, Kenny.
this nigga is
bro.
bright.
What?
Kitty,
That
he
man is
look.
bright.
Kitty, that could be you. that
Nigga like
could.
you.
That's your Halloween costume next year.
Hey, I am often in GOAT conversations.
Oh Lord! All right, that's all I needed, bro. Because that's insane. There's no
Yeah,
way
Kenny, give it like 10 years when your hairline start receding. That's you.
we gonna come back to this cover.
Bro, what? My hairline is never gonna recede.
Cool.
Amen.
I
You gonna be
wonder.
like
Well,
Jalen
guys,
Brown.
I wonder who hairline gonna start receding first out of the four.
What mine already started. Too late. Already started.
why you had to say that?
It already started. But let me go ahead and give you my picks because I do have a few. I feel like based on last season because the season just started, Trey Young and Paolo Banchero are very underrated because of what they do. Trae Young is not even underrated. He's being disrespected openly every single time. And for the rookies, oh, how the fuck did I already forget my rookie? Whoops. There you go. That's all I had.
Okay.
So you got Trae Young as your most underrated player for the season?
Trae Young and Pablo Baker.
Allow me
Oh,
to
yeah, okay.
reintroduce myself. My name is Hove.
Hey, should the OV.
I
Yeah,
can go with
bro.
those six.
Still pound by the OZ.
That's all the questions I got.
It's probably not the words.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna call that there. Appreciate y'all. Again, it's the same convo. Like, subscribe, send it to your mom, your dad, your best friends, your side piece, your girlfriend, and most importantly, send it to your grandmother because she also might be an NBA fan.
And my side piece.
I said side piece is a new one.
Side piece. Better than my man.
You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and also that comes with side piece day. So just gotta get that.
Valentine's Day. It's November. You know what?